Roller coaster, I think, comes to mind when I think of Anonymo right now in this tournament. It didn't go their way, unfortunately, but they are still here, they are still kicking, and they are favored in this matchup. So let's see if they can get the job done. Like I said, Dbl Poney have yet to win a map in both series that they played against Anonymo, in the open qualifier and the closed. They have yet to win a map against Anonymo. So
yeah, it's been tough for them so far.
the Poneys with the flank, though, NBK.
Ooh.
Nicely done.
Yeah, nice kill on the snacks there. Looks like we'll be playing a post plant where Anonymo is trapped on the site, more or less. Kyler is still here at default. And, oh, a nice nade from Lucky to thin the numbers already before the hit even starts. And now it's going to be an all-out fight. Kyler is able to take down Body. Still here, completely blind, playing around the smoke. And still looking for more. Oh, wow, comes up with another. Just down to Key, and he can't find anything else. Dbl Poney will be able to find that 1-0 start.
Yeah, solid work from the Poneys. You know, pistol rounds, you can usually actually manage to pull that off. It's not so dire. Everybody has what they need, and it really just comes down to who's going to be prepared for it. I really like the flank, the quick flank from MBK as well, to kind of thin out to put the pressure on the back line of Anonymo there in that pistol.
That's really nice to see that NBK is already comfortable on this team, that he's willing to take risks like that. You wouldn't expect anything less from an experienced player such as him, but sometimes when you're on a new team, you know, you're just kind of like, oh, I'll just play my role, I'll just do my job. And that guy right there we saw on our screens is he's comfy on this squad.
He's been around for a bit, and Body in the interview he did going into this tournament, you know, said that it was mutual. Like right off the bat, as soon as MBK was benched, both teams reached out to each other like, okay, you want to play? And so it wasn't one going to the other or anything like that. It was very much a team effort right off the bat between NBK and the rest of Dbl Poney. So very cool to see how it goes for him going forward. As far as Anonymo are concerned, trying to lurk through the smoke, and it actually works. Key catching him. We kind of cursed NBK there.
Yeah, caught off right as we were singing his praises. So that's a great start for Anonymo. They're flashing to get some control back, though, Dbl Poney, and couldn't quite see anything. Anonymo still have some space towards middle, but it's pretty tough on Vertigo to actually accomplish anything with that space. So we'll see if that really comes into play, or if Dbl Poney are able to choke him out from actually getting onto a bomb site. It's a well-timed smoke to cover the retreat of that single A player, but now Anonymo, they are making their way through middle.
Look at this call from Anonymo, though. I mean, Anonymo going to go through mid to B, but Dbl Poney have got 3 players on B. Joko spots him early. The flank is here. Lucky able to hold his ground. Never mind. Joko gets obliterated immediately. Oh, this is not working. Dbl Poney actually get the accurate read, having 3 players over towards B, and yet they hardly get any kills at all.
Yeah, there's just not enough angles for them to use, and Anonymo, their spacing was so good at that point that I think it was one of the CT players, at least, towards kind of his spawn there. He jiggles out, sees one, but he kind of saw like 3 bodies at once. He couldn't go for that swing, felt it was too risky, pulls out the Molotov, and that's when he gets rushed down. So great second round for Anonymo there, as they're able to bounce on back, and it's one of the worst things as a CT to get reset like this.
Yeah, especially on Vertigo. This is going to be a painful experience for Dbl Poney now. Deagles across the board pretty much. Afro, the one who has to kind of be special here. And it is going to be the gather towards B, aggro push, and Anonymo playing very passively. Holding way back, aware that there could be some aggression, aware that this is obviously going to be pistols for Dbl Poney. So they're just kind of chilling out and waiting right now.
Yeah, just holding, hoping that Dbl Poney walks right into them there. Afro has the flash. Is he not spotted? Okay, Innocent doesn't actually see him. Timing so close. Oh, perfect flash. Lucky's able to get one. He didn't look left, though, so he didn't see Innocent, so there should be a trade. And Anonymo are clearing things up now towards B. The rotation is quick from Dbl Poney. They gallop on over, and Anonymo actually just walk away.
Yeah, they've got Key making noise over here, but does he realize that Joko couldn't be around this corner right now? Key put an HE into yellow a second ago. And there's the spot. Joko going to see all the bodies. Quick rotation coming back this way by Body, but they can't fully rotate. NBK is still on B right now. Only going to be 2 players here for Dbl Poney. I can't help but say Dbl Poney now for whatever reason. Poney.
It's the way that they want you to say it. Good flashes. Snacks. Oh, doesn't get the better of Joko. That gives up a lot of space towards the short side. Although the spam is good onto Body. And Kyler should be able to secure a pretty clean plant. No, actually goes for the wide swing instead. An interesting option. And Joko left here at a headshot angle, as he should be playing with low HP, but Innocent, he finds that headshot. Double Pony, they force back, but they actually can't find the round victory. Anonymo should be able to pick up a freebie here. And so Anonymo, this is what they wanted. They wanted to be in control of Vertigo. Reminder that it is their map pick. So Double Pony, they're showing at least a little bit of structure. That kind of flash setup towards the bottom of B was nice from Double Pony. So it's not like they're going into this one with no experience and getting completely caught off guard.
No, they're going to have a little bit of room to work with here. Again, they have played against this team before, and it has been on Vertigo in both of those series. They got 16-6 the first time around, which was painful, and 16-14.
They're improving
in the second. So yeah, they're learning. They're learning from series to series. Very curious. So then, if it is just going to keep being the same maps, I mean, is third time the charm? Maui, do you believe in such things?
I think that teams improve on the rematches. I'll say that. And 5 USP stack and Key gets caught off guard.
Who did we just see? Was it Sprout or Big? They just did Sprout, right?
Yeah, they did a very similar push actually earlier today. But this is turned on its head. Anonymo only have 2 players remaining, and they have MAC 10s. They've both found a couple kills. They've evened things out. But Body is still a sandbags. If they overlook this position, no, Snacks. You can't catch this guy.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Right.
it's Snacks. Wow. You got to wake up early in the morning to catch Snacks off guard. Dude is just so clever. And, I mean, actually, it always feels like that's been his strength, hasn't it?
Yes.
I mean, he's had the aim in the past, but it just feels like he's just such a cerebral player that he's
he really
so rarely caught off guard by anything. You cannot fool this guy.
Yeah. Snacks is the guy that when he's walking through a big city, I mean, the scam artists try to scam him, but somehow he takes their money.
He's the one who scams them.
Yeah.
Works. I believe it. I believe it. Oh, this is the big buy around here for Double Pony that they've been saving up for. And as you can see, they really don't have too many nades to work with, so they're going to have to be dialed in on it. Quick plays coming in here from Anonymo, though. We've seen a lot of teams just kind of lurk back and not really make early yellow plays, but Anonymo, at least for now, showing quite a bit of interest.
Good counter molly to at least keep Joko back off that angle. And they're still fighting for ramp at this point. Double Pony using so much utility. They're really thin on nades already, and there's a lot of round left to play. That being said, Anonymo, on the other hand, have quite a bit to work with. So I think Double Pony, they might have to dig their grave sooner than later, because playing the late round is going to be really hard for them.
They have so many nades to work with still, Anonymo. Nice flash peek, but Joko not able to capitalize on it.
Is he partially blind, I think?
That's unfortunate. There was a golden opportunity there. Kyler was full blind. And yet we have 3 players here gathered on Double Pony. Trying to get clever with the wall bangs. This is Anonymo now. This is the signal. Flash over the top. Perfect pressure coming in here. Nice opening kill, however, coming in from Afro to kick things off. Man advantage now for the Pony, but it's brought back to a 4-on-4. 2 players inside hall, though. Kyler going to get finally caught out by Joko. This is Anonymo slowly but surely working their way up onto this bomb site, using every second on the clock.
Oh, that's big. Oh, and Snacks gets spammed by NBK. Key left on the site. 10 seconds, 40 HP. Fakes the tap. NBK's looking for the spot there. That's going to be 1 kill, but he has to reload, and he's planning on the wrong side at this point. Lucky should be able to take him down. He does. That's so much for Key to try to handle, and Double Pony are able to find their second round. I thought they were going to get caught off with the lack of utility there, but they just held their ground, and to their credit, it worked for the most part. So many players right in the faces of Anonymo, and they found the kills that they absolutely needed to secure that one.
Yeah, the deny of Snacks, I think, was probably the big turning point there. The lineup through the smoke here, you can see that's impeccable stuff. If you can get a guy for free like that, at that point, your retake just becomes so much more powerful. So Anonymo, they get turned back that round. Double Pony going to be able to save the AWP or get that going this round, so we'll see what they can find. Joko with the aggression, though. Oh, caught. He was ready for it.
Nice shot. And the ramp spam continues. Afro, though, finds an elbow. And that'll even things once again. 4-on-4. Anonymo, it doesn't look like they want to pursue any more frags towards A. So finally Lucky on this B site. He's been pretty lonely throughout these rounds, but he will be tested.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, you hate to see it.
You hate to see it. Now does he get caught? Perfect flash in the open. Nothing he can do. Oh, NBK though, once again the hero. Bodies, they're going to help, but NBK, I mean, it's fine. If you get the kills, bait your teammates all you want as long as you get the kills. 2 on 2.
That's a pretty good shot from Snacks. Good Molotov from Afro. And now Op v Op duel. Afro looking for a mistake from Snacks. Snacks just holding the line. Not too much for Afro to do. He's got to have some good movement. Baits the shot out, actually. One-on-one situation. Snacks actually baits Afro out. Switches to the AK, spinning around the sandbags, and he is able to take him down.
Huge clutch for Afro. Sitting pretty with 8 kills. Don't really say his name too often, but he is quietly doing the work right now for Dbl Poney. And he saves his AWP in the end. So Dbl Poney, this is it, you know. It's been 2 2-0s, but Dbl Poney, you know, they're learning. They're learning on Vertigo. They're powering up, and they are not going to let Anonymo run away with it too easily here. No big lead for the Polish team this time.
It really felt dire as soon as we saw that miss smoke from Lucky, but that was impressive for Dbl Poney to hold on. And it looks like, once again, Anonymo will be starting for some early A aggression. Nice double nade from them. Molly should segregate them, but no. Key finds the entry onto Joko, just runs right past the Molotov as it's whizzing by his face. So, man advantage for Anonymo, and they slow things down tremendously.
They do. Is this putting them at risk? Should they have just accelerated and tried to go for maximum chaos?
Yeah, you might think so, because they're way behind in utility. They used what they had to get this space. They have a couple of smokes left, so they could go for a basic exec onto the A site. But at this point, it's tough to make these MAC-10s work if you're not in their faces.
Well, we're going to see if they can get in their faces here. Still have the man advantage in Anonymo, so if anything, they can throw a body at the situation and see if that wins them something. Lucky with the early info, however. Able to keep 3 on A right now because Lucky is holding towards B and sees nobody. Here's the push out onto the site. A lot of damage getting done here. Hey, dude, what are you doing?
Oh, no.
That is going to hurt.
That really throws a spanner in the works for Anonymo here. Tag onto Key. Anonymo can't plant. They have no more nades. This is why maybe keeping the pace high in this, around such as this would have worked to better or greater effect. And they will get the bomb plant secured. That's big for them. At least give them some money into the upcoming round. And the retreat is caught by Body. A nice spam through the smoke. This just feels so dire for Anonymo. They're pushed all the way back, and Dbl Poney, with their better weaponry, are able to snuff them out.
They're looking very confident indeed, Dbl Poney, right now. Soon to be 4-3. I mean, there's the bomb plant happening for Anonymo, but Dbl Poney did not get too ahead of themselves. They let Anonymo kind of string themselves out. It was a nice nade thrown in, so some details here and there for Dbl Poney, but look, I'm not getting the feeling watching Dbl Poney right now that they are stressed in any way. It feels like they are just really focused and they know what they need to do. They've done their homework here. After 2 official matches on this map against Anonymo, feels like perhaps they've got a read on the situation. That certainly didn't help. The team kill,
no,
that's a painful one.
Yeah, especially since you had a man advantage too, and then it just evens things out, and Dbl Poney didn't even have to fire a shot. So we'll see Deagles for Anonymo's side, and just a single smoke. Looks like it might be a late mid play, but overall, Dbl Poney, I feel like the reps they've gotten in lately, you know, facing off against Tier 2 competition, it feels kind of maybe to some people meaningless, like why would you play these Nordivan or Apex games, but I think just getting official practice and being, you know, more sure of yourself can go a long way.
Certainly. Gives you time to iron out the kinks. It's not like those teams can't hit headshots either. Like they will mess you up if given the chance, those Tier 2 teams.
For sure.
It's very competitive right now. You can talk a lot about that with these teams that are currently having to fight their way through the online qualifiers, just how ridiculously difficult it is in that space. So nicely done here by Dbl Poney. They keep their cool. 4 survive. Perfectly fine versus Anonymo. They're going to keep building that bank. But I mean, you talk to some of these teams like Dignitas, Extremum, etc., who find themselves in these online situations now where every team hits hard. Yeah. It's like, man, it's ruthless out there. So good on them for getting more and more practice, especially as a new roster. You just need all the experience possible to work out the kinks going into these big matches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can see how that hindered another team at Flashpoint 3 and Hyenas. Just, I mean, they never played their
yeah.
They just didn't look ready. So
Anonymo made short work of them. Well, short work. I mean, it was still a 3-map series.
Yeah. Okay, Joko, though, gets aggressive again, and he's just so ready for this. This is the second time he's found an opening kill in the exact same way with a player pushing down yellow like that. And once again, Anonymo have a 5v4 advantage. Converting it has been the hard part for them, though. So, again, they slow things down. They see if Dbl Poney make a mistake in this kind of situation as they just hold the line. Innocent. I mean, this guy is so good at just holding positions such as that, but it doesn't look like the contest will necessarily go in his direction just yet.
Once again, patience, and once again, we go up the A ramp. And so Afro, Body, and MBK. MBK is going to lurk his way back over here to try and be quick on the rotate. Keeping an eye on mid, just to help his teammate Lucky out. But Body's going to be the first line of defense here, it seems. Eyes towards side hall. Wallbang battles. And here we go. Smokes are going down onto the site, and Dbl Poney have been exceedingly good at getting that wallbang to deny the bomb plant. Let's see if Afro can get it going. Nice attempt at a shot. Looked like he was on it. Instead, no. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Body fighting back. Takes one with him. And Innocent takes down Afro. No wallbang shots coming in from the op this time.
Yeah, this will be a really tough post plant for Dbl Poney. And it doesn't get any easier. Innocent takes down NBK, and Lucky, he has to save at this point. Anonymo able to find a 4th round due to an early pick and a nice conversion onto the A site. It's really just a matter now, do they want to throw more people at Lucky to try to get this op out of his hands? And it's kind of a questionable try at that when Dbl Poney have good money. They can probably buy an op into the next round. They definitely can buy an op in the next round regardless.
Yeah.
So it's probably of better value to just keep your own players alive. But that felt like a pretty cut and dry round for Vertigo's sake, where little contestant ramp, exec into the A site, and Anonymo are happy to keep things simple like that.
They're going to love all of that. And we're going to get all those smoke battles that you're a really big fan of, you know, and more and more smoke battles.
Yeah, just huge fan of it. Huge fan of it. But interactions on the site can be fun at times, but we'll see how Dbl Poney fight back. They call a timeout here, and they will try to rethink things. Do they give all the space that they have in the previous round? Do they try to contest all in at ramp? There's a lot of different options that they have, and probably not giving Anonymo a steady diet of what feel like standard rounds would probably be a nice start. So Body, he's been the leader of this team since its inception. I'm sure he's coming up with an idea. I'm sure that other people are trying to figure something out too. You can see NBK. He's always going to chime in.
Have an opinion.
Yeah, he's going to chime in.
But Lucky doing a bit of talking there as well. I mean, you are going to bring NBK on because he has that experience. You know, I mean, you're talking about one of the guys who's been competing at the top level for years and years, more than a decade now in NBK's case, if you include Source. So, I mean, the guy's a savage. Of course, you want to hear what he has to say. Double AWP power for Dbl Poney. That'll be the play here, as far as they're concerned.
You can see Key just dedicates himself to that yellow hold. He's just expecting it every single round. So you're not going to catch him off like that. It's got to be something new from Dbl Poney. This time they use some utility, but they don't actually contest ramp. They want to take the fight with some cheeky boosts. As Launders was putting it earlier today, a series of gimmicks is really kind of the name of the game for Vertigo. And here is one of them. This is a really strong one from Body. You can see that Kyler is very aware of this possibility. He keeps checking the angle, but will he continue to, or will he have a lapse in focus? Because he may actually receive a bullet to the face if he does. But no, he actually uses a molly to get them out of the boost. That's really nice from him.
Yeah, that's so good. Molly behind, clears that angle, gains that real estate here for Anonymo. Nobody saw that flash.
Yeah,
it's actually supposed to just bounce back behind him, I think.
Yeah.
Don't worry, he didn't just throw that.
Yeah, that was
the wall.
That was a new one. I guess it's effective in some sense. It does land there. It's not necessarily as much of a pop flash as other teams may use, but either way, they've gained a lot of space. Once again, Dbl Poney, they're on the back foot. They're on the bomb site. They're stuck on the site. There's really no attempt to play back for any kind of information. And Anonymo, they kept them in the dark for this entire round, and all of a sudden, they're in their faces. Body gets taken down, trying to use the one-way position, and these Ts are just all over the site, but Afro keeps on fighting back. 2 kills from him, and this retake, there is a possibility for it now.
He's so good at getting these wallbang shots on the likely bomb planters. And there it is. Nice peek coming in from Afro again, taking down Key. NBK, however, gets caught by Snacks and
No way.
one-on-one. And there it is.
What?
Must-hit shot coming through from Afro.
He did everything.
He got the ace.
That was everything. Afro did it all by himself. There was one little gap in the smoke. Afro found a couple kills as they were running onto the site, and in the post-plant retake, he was able to find the rest. The Anonymo couldn't close it out. Props to that man on your screen there. Afro did everything, and he doesn't even crack a smile, man. This guy's a stone-cold killer.
He's focused, man. He knows there's plenty of more work to do. We're going to get it from his perspective here. That's a nice shot. And he's just picking them off one after the other. Beauty of the AWP. That kill right there. Beautiful work. So point and click, collect the kills, and it's a second tactical timeout getting called by Dbl Poney as well. Not even Anonymo feeling like they need to take a timeout there after that round. They are going to have a bye, Anonymo. But it's the Poneys who themselves are not super wealthy right now. So still trying to figure it out. Comfortable 16 kills for Afro right now. Runner-up on his team has 7. And, well, you know, he was tied with Key on the other side, except then he had to go and get an ace, right?
Yeah, that was just massive, though. Dbl Poney, they probably still want to change the formula a little bit, though, because other than the heroic display we just saw from Afro, it's not like they held the site. It's not like they actually contested for the map control in any kind of effective fashion. It was a bailout performance. I'll call it that from Afro. And you would think that Dbl Poney might want to just change things enough to keep Anonymo uncomfortable. And they'll actually pressure for some B control early on. Lucky finds the information that there's nobody at the bottom, and Innocent, he's right around the corner. Now Afro, hero of the previous round, stuck here towards short.
So you're saying they can't count on Afro to get an ace every round?
I would say no.
No, that's something they can't count on. Got it. Okay, fair enough.
Will he prove me wrong, though?
He's not a secret. Got it. Oh, there it is, though. Snacks pulling a fast one and takes the hero of the last round out of the picture already. AWP in hand now, so we'll have to be careful on Dbl Poney's side. They have to be aware of this risk. So we shouldn't see any dry... Never mind. Jumps right into the open. And that's an unfortunate turn of events there for Body. 2-man advantage now for Anonymo. And Jocko is all by his lonesome here on the A site. Shouldn't be around for too long. Oh, looking over the top, though, trying to use this smoke, trying to get clever. Snacks, I don't think he was able to spot him.
Okay, so he's going to be able to escape with his life. And once again, Anonymo, they've just slowed things down. They still have a couple smokes. They can go for the late round exec. And Dbl Poney haven't really figured out whether this is 100% going to be an A hit. You can still see one of the players in MDK towards B, but now the nades are coming, their direction, and Lucky can't hold on. Anonymo should be able to find 5th round. And yeah, just after that sick performance from Afro, if he's not able to find a kill, there's not a lot left to write home about on the Dbl Poney side in these rounds.
Well, Maui, what do you think a scoreline? I mean, obviously, it's always, you know, you're always going to say, oh, we want to win all the rounds. But
yeah.
like for Anonymo on the T side right now, you know, if they get up to 6 or 7, do you think they're going to be all right, or do they need to win the half, like win the half, and come out ahead on the T side?
Given that it's their pick, you would definitely think that they should have a stronger CT side. Looking at the last time that they played off against each other, Anonymo were able to get 9 rounds on the CT side to kick things off. Okay. So I would probably say that if they get 7, they are quite happy. They're quite happy. But I mean, that's being pretty, you know, reductive, I'd say. And I'd say for Vertigo nowadays, you can actually aim for something like 8 and that's pretty reasonable. These games have been pretty 50-50. I've seen certain tournaments where Vertigo's really one-sided, but it seems like it's balanced out where you don't really know for sure. Okay, nice shot from Joko. That's gonna kick things off nicely, though.
Just gonna get those kills, dude. Just gonna get those kills.
good for usually a few aggressive plays here and there, but Innocent evens things out. Takes down Body 4-on-4, and this is what I actually like to see from Double Poney. Just kind of throw out the rule book for a moment or two. Try to see what you can actually do with your aim, with some aggression, and maybe it'll give you some confidence moving forward. Ooh, Shadow was spotted by MBK, but that's just too quick for Minio.
Minio as well, the hero of Mirage for Anonymo. Minio, he is not supposed to be the heavy lifter on the team. He's supposed to be that kind of guy you just count on to get like a kill around, do his work. He's the tradesman. But every team needs one. Man advantage for Anonymo going onto the B side here, and life is going to get real fun and lucky in a moment. He's holding close, hoping to cut them off as they make their way through, which they very well might in a moment.
Oh, Joko. Chance? No. Kyler takes him down. Anonymo, they win the anti-force buy round, but they don't come out unscathed. They take 3 player losses. Although this round should be a moment of reprieve as they are able to just fight against some USPs. Should be pretty simple. Should be pretty cut and clear moving forward.
I want to see, just like you pointed out, I want to see that one flashbang. You know, group up on A ramp again, but just have one flash for the contact on Double Poney, right?
Yeah. So just some proactive play that doesn't involve just running down yellow where Key is waiting for you would be kind of refreshing. Oh wow, does he spot it? Is that a little pixel angle that Joko's looking through? Because he was tagging him right there through the wall. It would be nice to do that maybe on a rifle round moving forward.
That would be next
They're doing
level.
so much damage to him actually through the tarp, but they can't find the kill.
You think a tarp doesn't really limit bullets too much, right?
It shouldn't.
It shouldn't, right? You know, the ball bang.
Might be a windproof tarp, so a little extra reinforcement. some Gore-Tex or something.
Well, all 5 survive for Anonymo. This is shaping up nicely for them in this first half. T-sign, just patient stuff. And again, just not going to have all of the grenades on Double Poney's side. And it feels like that's kind of been the story so far this half. They've had that brief stint in the middle where they were able to chain some rounds together. But now when you go for this buy, you're going to be missing those incendiaries. You're going to be missing some of those more expensive grenades. And that can definitely make it more difficult to hold here. So we'll see how Anonymo choose to approach this. 3 on A for Double Poney at the very beginning. And some passive play from them as well at that. Not really showing anything here for Anonymo. No AWP for Afri though, so that's going to be a little bit frustrating here.
Yeah, that's a big weapon for them. And Joko uses his smoke early on to just prevent any sort of play towards short. He using his nade at sandbags to just maintain some space. And there's actually a boost here, which almost caught Key off. Oh, that could have been the opener for Double Poney that they would have needed. But instead, they have to give up the angle. And Key is just taking all this space by himself. He's doing a really good job for his team right now. The amount of space he's taken makes this just put so much pressure on Double Poney that they likely would have to rotate towards B or rotate away from B. And now this is where the hit comes. Minio, there's so much pressure on this site right now. The flashes are coming over. Snax is able, or NBK is able to find the trade. But this is a great post-plant position for Anonymo despite the man disadvantage.
That was such a sick HE on NBK as well, just softening him up. They knew info was there. All 4 players gathered up here for Double Poney, and they're all going to be pushing in from CT, so straightforward stuff. Innocent, first line of defense, going to be holding close, and he gets flanked immediately on Snax now. Hits the first shot, and it's all on him, and it's not going to be for long. What a retake from Double Poney. Hold W and do not let go. Those guys did not slow down. That was so quick.
Yeah, great trading. Just the spacing between everybody on Double Poney was exactly what they needed. It was so much pressure, and I thought Snax in that kind of back lane area could have come up with more. When you have an op in these post plants, it's so scary as a CT to try to move on forward. But Double Poney, like you said, just fearlessly running on in, and they're able to find yet another defuse. And be able to see in just a moment that the scoreboard on top shows that 5 of the 7 rounds that Double Poney have won have been off of retakes. So that is that feels like Anonymo maybe using all of their utility to just take the bomb sites, but it's also just Double Poney really exercising great aggressive movements as a unit when they have to.
They can work together, especially when it just comes to running right into a hail of bullets. Afro, oh, we're going for this boost again. They're going to get gutted. Body's going to spot him. He needs to survive this, though. And they get around the corner. No, unfortunately, Body doesn't make it, but Joko's there to trade one. Maintains the man advantage for Dbl Poney. And I was wondering a little bit, I mean, Afro better be careful, bud. But Dbl Poney elected not to save the AWP from the last round, instead going for rifles. So I suppose Afro was just saying, yeah, don't need it. We're going to go for guns instead, and this is going to be the result of it. What? Oh, Joko dies?
Oh, okay.
This is all over the place. The bomb doesn't get planted, and they still have a single smoke grenade on Snacks. He can try and set that up, but both players are here for Dbl Poney.
Oh, the jiggle comes out. Afro reveals his position. Now Snacks keys in to it, but it's actually setting up a push from Lucky towards short. Is this going to actually net him anything? No, Kyler, he calls it out. He's ready for that. And so it's all down to Afro. He had a monster round with an off, this time just with an AK, and a single bullet sends him to the grave. Anonymo win the half 8-7.
And excellent work. It was so evenly matched between both of these teams. Clearly, Dbl Poney have learned a bit since the last time, but we're going to take a quick break before we see how it all goes down in the second half. All right, welcome back. We're getting into the thick of things here between Dbl Poney and Anonymo. They have actually managed to get ahead Anonymo. It looked a little dicey there for a second, but they have managed to actually finish the first half ahead, 8-7. So now it's on Dbl Poney. And Maui, you and I during the break, we were kind of marveling at the fact that they actually have 7 rounds, and they still managed to pick up these rounds, and yet the rounds have been very competitive. Well, yeah. Straight into it. Yeah. Good flashes early on from Afro to take down Snacks. And now Key still actually at sandbags, but Joko is so aware there. 5-on-3 advantage. Bomb should be planted in the favor of Dbl Poney. This might be the equalizer round to make it 8-8, but Anonymo, they're still going to give it a shot. Got a couple players coming in, but NBK on top of the site will be able to take down Minio. There's no kit, no smoke available for Anonymo at this point, so they have to move immediately. And, oh, NBK, that looked right on him, but somehow isn't able to hit the shot. So Kylar still has an opportunity here. Innocent right on his tail. But they have to just find these kills, and it looks like it's coming a little too slow. With no kit, doesn't look like there's any possibility of winning this round. Kylar will retreat, save his armor moving forward. And, oh, unable to save it, but he's able to get a couple kills, so at least he has some money. But
We've got an 8-8 scoreline, Semler, and Double Pony. Something tells me that their T side might look better than the CT one. I
get the feeling that they will definitely, because this has been they've been powering up this whole time. It's worth mentioning again, right? These two teams faced off against each other in the open qualifier and in the closed qualifier. It was a 2-0 both times for Anonymo, and Vertigo was played twice. First time it was a stomp. Anonymo just wrecked Double Pony. Second time it went 30 rounds, 16-14. And so here's the third time that we're playing this map between these two teams in the span of a couple weeks. I expect Double Pony to have made some adjustments on this T side, and that it's going to be Anonymo who are going to be feeling the pressure this half.
Yeah, you can imagine such, given how much preparation all of these teams have brought into Flashpoint 3, even seeing some teams that we haven't really seen before, like Hyenas, show a decent level of strategy, but Anonymo doesn't care how much strategy there is. Innocent's able to get the first kill with a Deagle. That's a great nade on top of Joko. And Snacks, he's tucking in at Sandbags. He's so sneaky, man. Snacks just keeps on pulling out new tricks. Doesn't matter what the map is. And Minio is able to follow up on top of that, looking for more. NBK is taken out. Just lucky in the 1v2 now. He should be able to get the bomb, but he doesn't have much utility. Key with the perfect timing on the swing. That is just so unfortunate for Double Pony, as Anonymo are able to fight back.
Snacks is such a rat sometimes, I swear.
Seriously, man. So dirty.
That angle is so nasty. You barely see the top of his head when he's standing back there, and of course he's going to get the one kill. So ridiculous. See it again here. Nope. Yeah, this is, it's just, unless you're watching for it, he is going to kill you from there. So that is so annoying. But that is Anonymo fighting right back and taking back the lead. 9-8. It's tied up for a quick second there, but it's not going to be for long. Double Pony going for the full, well, the force buy here with Deagles and Kevlar. It's all they could afford. And well, Anonymo now, did I just curse him? You know, it's like, oh, Double Pony, they're going to be so competent in this second half, man. T-side, they're going to be all figured it out.
The results would say as much. It would say that they've been getting better on this map. But maybe Anonymo are getting better too, all the same. So
maybe they're a bit of like an FPX, you know, where they have to let their opponents get, you know, 4 or 5 rounds just for fun, just to make it interesting.
Dang, you are still bitter about your points bet on FPX, but
they should have won, dude. They should have won twice.
Yeah,
I was so mad.
It was good. They were all close. This time, this round does not look very close for Double Pony. They have not much space to work with. Still just the Deagles. At least they have a smoke, but unless body comes up huge right here. One is nice, but the trade is not, because NBK he's near red HP at this point, and that should be really a freebie for Snacks. He's able to collect that kill. 10-8. Now Double Pony, they got to go for the full save. Anonymo, this was their map pick after all. They should be the more confident team, the team that's better prepared for it. And it looks like they might run away with at least the upcoming round.
Yeah, it should be them getting it comfortably to an 11th round score line here. Rifles all over the place. And yeah, this is just going to be the hard ego. Not even a single flash grenade. Interesting. What's with not just spending the $200 on a flash? I guess they don't have a whole lot, especially if Afro's trying to get an AWP going. Maybe that's why they're just like, you know what, every dollar counts. Similar. Shut up. Like, you know what, fair enough, fair point. It's a Glock round. Maybe, you know, it is just a throwaway round. Odds of you winning this round, even with that single flash grenade, not that high. So, you know what, guys, I'm fine with it.
I'm curious, once we have just elite stats for Counter-Strike, how much a team's chance of winning is when they add one flash into the mix.
Okay.
I wonder if it's really significant, or I bet you the chance of getting one kill is significant with that one flash, but a round win is still incredibly unlikely in a situation such as this. So, you know, for the stats nerds out there, make it happen. I really want to be able to dig deeper and deeper into what is available and not available. So
I mean, off the top of my head, off the top of it, you know. Double Pony actually not terrible as far as flash assists are concerned.
Yeah, so you think they'd be able to put something together.
Anonymo are actually worse than Double Pony at getting assists with flashes.
That's surprising when you have a player like Snacks that feels so cerebral all the time that you would outline those kinds of things. But
Snacks also does have that element of, you know, playing the rad position.
Oh, no.
Dude, double HE, Lucky and Joko getting chunked.
That is rough for Double Pony. Kylar, I mean, he has the A1S, but even just a single bullet from it should be able to take down either of these players. There's the kill onto Lucky. Joko in his face with low HP, but he's able to find the headshot, so that's going to even things out. Minio playing around the air conditioning unit is able to take him down, but the trades favor Double Pony as they now have control of the bomb site. But Stax doesn't want to give it up. He swings out wide before the nades, before his teammates, and Body punishes him for such insolence. Now Afro playing around the site, still takes the duel against Innocent, and Body, he's doing the QB sneak. He's making the bomb all, taking it to A at this point.
What is even going on here, Mai? Snacks just swinging dry, 1v3, everybody out in the open, and he decides to take that fight. Interesting. Suppose he must have thought he heard the bomb plants. That is a big one, though. Key taking down Body. NBK giving away his position as well. 42 seconds on the clock, and bomb is going to get planted any second now, but it's a 1v2. Absolutely winnable situation for Anonymo. Key is not going to get caught off guard by NBK. No room for your shenanigans, MBK.
Yeah, it's a really strong angle from Key to close things out. And Anonymo, they look like they're in high spirits at the moment. They look confident so far on their CT side.
You know, Mai, there's like a little fun fact here, right? You know, we're trying to big up the importance of flash grenades, you know, assists. You know who the best team was at getting flash assists in Flashpoint so far?
Who?
Fnatic.
Fnatic.
Didn't really save him, though, so.
Maybe the problem was those were the only kills that they could get.
There you go. You know, if they didn't have the flash grenades, they couldn't do anything. So there it is. That about summed it up.
It is their greatest strength, but also their biggest weakness.
Oh, Fnatic. That is pain. You know what else is pain? Having to go for half buys again here.
Oh,
that's
nice.
That is cool. Nice shot, though. Snacks getting the follow-up. Flash grenades, speaking of, they are pretty cool, pretty good. Helping a lot here. Snacks still alive. All 4 players here remaining for Anonymo, and it's Lucky who's just all by his lonesome on that B site. It's going to be a long flank. So yeah, flash grenades are great. Flash grenades are great. The other one is utility damage. Astralis still doing just as much utility damage. They're freakish. You know who does better than Astralis, though, is Double Pony with the utility damage.
I think that was a prime example of how they do it. The nade stack there towards the top of ramp was able to get their one and only kill of this round. So props to Double Pony for at least the nade stack there. That was fine and dandy, but it's about round victories now. This game is slipping from them. It's 13-8. Anonymo is cool, calm, and collected at this point. And Snacks, he's kind of hitting his form, which is frightening if you are a fan of this French team now. So Anonymo are really dominant at this point. 5 rounds in a row, only losing the pistol in this half.
Yes, this has just been the, what shall we say, the white and red wall right now being put up here by Anonymo. And Double Pony is running headfirst into it over and over. We are going to get the lurk out here towards B. Kyler about to get some action. Unfortunately, read the timing, not perfect. Going to face 2 at once, and that's Lucky finding the headshot on him. And Double Pony in a position to just pounce onto this B side. Bomb is here. They should get the bomb planted in a moment, and this is going to be a very difficult retake for Anonymo.
Yeah, what an explosive entry, and Body's already on the lurk, but Innocent knows. Wow, oh my goodness, Body somehow wins that duel. At this point, Anonymo, it's not difficult for them to do either option. Retaking means running into 4. Retreating means that you might actually just find Body, but no, Body actually just ran away from A at this point. So Snacks knows where he is, roughly speaking, given that he just ran the whole way there. So he's going to be able to at least keep himself alive. That's going to be nice moving forward. As Anonymo, they have a lot of cash, but always, of course, keeping guns intact is great. So Double Pony, they win their first gun round off the back of a nice timing kill into that B-bomb site.
There we go. That opens it all up. Quick lurk through as well. So not eating the nades this time, just getting right through that smoke and catching Kyler out in the open. That was the key there for Double Pony. So a nice adjustment on their side. You can see out in the open, just nowhere to go. Following kill was just a lurk kill. Fair enough, one way or the other that goes. But Double Pony making adjustments, calling Anonymo out, saying, you're not going to throw double HEs again. You're not going to get clever with us again. You're going to be over towards A, and we're going to catch you out here. And so now a question of whether or not Double Pony wants to try and rinse and repeat that, see if they can get the same results. MBK and Lucky straight out onto the B again. This time hoping to catch them with nades in their hands.
Oh, Kylar right through that wood wall, takes down NBK, but right back is Lucky. Excellent return kill. Now Double Pony can be confident about the situation because they even it up with that frag from Lucky, which was in fact quite fortunate. They don't have to pressure anything too early. The 4v4 is always going to favor them given that they can hit a bomb site, but Snacks actually finds a return kill towards middle. Looks like Joko was trying to find some kind of opportunity there, thinking that it might be a 2-2 setup from Anonymo, but Snacks, he's the wiser in that situation, always expects what is unexpected to many.
Indeed, you do not often fool Snacks. Minio, however, is going to be the one. There it is. Oh, what? How does Body survive? And now, well, unfortunately, I mean, if you're just going to hang around in the same spot, you're going to die. Innocent on this flank, ready for it, but they're all such low HP now on the side of Double Pony. It's going to be very hard for them all to survive this. Man, this is getting outrageous. This is getting actually silly. Key somehow getting 2 kills there.
That was kind of hairy towards the B main area, and I think Innocent knows it. I mean, he's cracking a smile there. As Double Pony, they had all this space towards B, but they just slowed the round down to a crawl, and usually that's okay with resetting the situation, but it was Anonymo who got aggressive in those moments, found all of the space, found all of the information, and they corralled the Double Pony.
They did. They corralled the Double Pony, threw away the key. Just hear it winning in the night. And Anonymo. They're cold, they're heartless, and they're looking for the win. And fortunately for Double Pony, the round before, they had so many players alive, they actually have very good bank. So this is a pretty powerful buy round. But if they were to lose this one, it's going to put them in a dire strait. So a lot riding here for Double Pony. Bomb dropped, taking their time to actually show some presence towards mid. Not something that happens too often. Unfortunately for Key, this is not a good angle for him.
Oh, he's so wide. Oh, he spotted the foot.
He spotted the foot. That's so crazy!
Wow. Yeah, the jiggle costs Joko an opportunity at that frag. And now Anonymo, they have triangulated the positions of Double Pony. There's not much hope for the T's in this round at the moment. So they're making a play towards A, or Body is at least. He needs to come up huge for his team if they want any chance here.
Can he find somebody, though? Key's going to take a teammate. Body's still trying to find value. Unfortunately for him, he walks right into Snacks. Sees that coming from a mile away. Afro alive with the AWP. Can he do it? Op clutch. 1v5. Ace. Let's go. Back-to-back aces. Give it 2 aces in the single map. It's absolutely possible. Now, whether it's probable or not is a different discussion. And unfortunately for him, he will not get a single kill. And so Anonymo, map point, and plenty of them as well. And Double Pony with no bomb plant, this is going to be a very tough buy for him. MBK has enough for a full buy, but the rest of his team are a little broke.
Yeah, there's not too much to work with here. Double Pony trying to attack on multiple fronts at the same time means that their numbers are spread thin, and that's when Anonymo can pick them apart the most. So 6 opportunities to close out map number 1. Anonymo feeling really comfortable on their pick. And man, the nade damage from Anonymo has been phenomenal for them in this game. It feels like they're always getting a player down to red HP before the opponents even see them. So it just doesn't make matters any easier. And Snacks holding the line is going to be able to find one. Re-peeks to take down NBK. He's going for more. Snacks, okay, that's just disrespectful after a while. And Afro punishes him for such. And now Lucky and Body, they're going to attempt to try to find a way into this B site. There's no nades for Body to use, so Minio will take him down. 16-9.
16-9, and so it was a bit too much to hope for. Double Pony learning, you know, third time's the charm, right? 16-14 the last time these two teams faced off on Vertigo. Real close run thing. This time, however, Snacks not to be outdone. He just completely obliterates them here with these repeats, showing no respect. And I mean, yes, it really does feel like Anonymo. They knew that they were the better team in this situation. They knew that they could get the win. And so now we're going to go into Inferno, which is Double Pony's pick. And, well, we'll see what the Frenchman has.